press a little early, I think at the back end of the third quarter. You had done that at Virginia as well, and they caused problems with the Cavaliers. How happy were you with that? And is that something you may want to revisit in terms of, I know you have depth issues and
Yeah,
such. Yeah.
again, it's just situation, and obviously we were in a hole, we were in some trouble, and we needed to try to make some things happen, and we weren't really doing a great job in a half court, to be honest. So just tried to extend it, and as you said, create some energy and get everybody going. So it's a double-edged sword. It puts them in a tough situation because, I've been in it before too, because you want to make the other team pay for pressing. If you can beat it and get a really good look early, you want to take it, but that also speeds the game up and gives the pressing team more possessions and more opportunities to get back in the game. And so even when we didn't maybe get a turnover, we got them to maybe take an early shot and gave us an opportunity to get back in it. And obviously we needed about every second of it. I don't know when Isaiah hit the layup to tie the game, but it was, not a whole lot of time left. So, but definitely, as the player said, it gives them energy and gets them going. But I still like to pick my spots. I don't know that I'm in Coach Keats's class. He can press the whole game and make it work. But I'm probably not up with him. So, but it's definitely been good for us this season.
You mentioned Keats. Doran was here as well.
Yeah, Coach Doran was here. Coach Keats. Yeah, it's been kind of a tough year, guys. I mean, let's face it. We've created a monster here. We got pretty high expectations. We lost 4 starters that were here 4 and 5 years and that, had great careers. But yet, our expectations are to be there every year. And Coach Keats and Coach Doran have been there for me. After a tough loss, whatever, they're reaching out to me, telling me to hang in there. They get it. They know how tough it is. And so, Coach Keats texts me after every game, and Coach Doran being here tonight, and means a lot. They're unbelievable guys, and NC State's lucky to have both of them.
Have you been sick? Are you sounding a little hoarse? Or?
A little bit under the weather, yeah, but it feels better now.
What can a win, given what you just mentioned, how tough the year's been, what does a win like this do to kind of,
we needed it. We needed it badly, and obviously we were in trouble. I think down 10, like I said, with 4 something left. We've had some tough losses this year. To be honest, we've been a pretty good team at home in the past, and we've let a couple of home games get away from us. We've gone on the road and lost some that we felt like we really needed to win. So. We're fighting for our lives. I mean, we've really struggled shooting the ball. I mean, in case y'all didn't notice, and it's just tough. I mean, when you're not making threes or whatever. At halftime, what were we at halftime from 3?
1 for 13.
1 for 13. I mean, guys, that's grinding. And I still believe in them. I still believe we got people that can knock down threes and knock down shots. But at some point, we got to start doing it a little more consistently. Because it really puts a lot of pressure on your defense when you're not scoring.
One of those guys that can knock down shots for you, obviously Jakia has a track record of some clutch shots, like tonight in the past. What was your, expectation when you saw her raise up at the end of regulation for that 3-pointer? What was your confidence level?
Yeah, I mean, again, y'all, I believe in Jakia. To be honest with you, she's had a rough year shooting the ball, but I've stuck with her because she's proven what she can do over the last 3 years, and so I'm not going to give up on her. Tonight it paid off. We wouldn't have won this game tonight without her hitting those big shots. So hopefully it'll give her some confidence moving forward, and maybe it'll be contagious, and we'll get some others, And I'm honest, I shoot you straight. I was disappointed. We shot around at 2:45 today. They didn't have class today because it was a wellness day, all right? And, I was hoping they'd come in here and shoot a little bit, but didn't happen. So, again, at some point, you got to realize winning comes at a price. You don't just, in this league, you don't just fall into wins. You got to prepare. You got to go through a process. And this team's got to realize that in a hurry, that they got to do a little extra and do the little things especially while we're not shooting as well as we'd like. We got to figure it out, and that's the way life is. You know, nothing's free, nothing's given. We gotta figure it out and get to work.
Are you saying no one came early to shoot?
Not really. I mean, they may have came in a little bit early, but again, just saying. And we had an hour and 15-minute shoot around, so I get that. But you know, at this level, might want to do a little extra, especially when we're struggling. You know, so again, hey, great effort. They pulled it out, but we're running out of time. We're running out of time.
Coach, kind of going off of that, when you guys were down 10 late, did you sense a sense of, I guess, freedom that the players are playing with? Were they playing a little bit looser than they were earlier in the game?
I don't know. We had some big wins early in the year, so maybe we need to tighten back up. You know, I don't know. You know, big wins over Iowa on the road and, you know, Louisville on the road, Notre Dame here at home, some ranked teams. You know, I don't know. If I had to answer, I'd try to apply it, but I hadn't figured it out yet. So, you know, just keep grinding. Got to keep working and hope we can. You just want to play up to your potential. You know, as a coach, if we don't, it's on me. And so we got to just find a way. But again, this is a big win tonight, and hopefully it gives them some confidence and also gives them some energy and excitement about, you know, hey, we just got a couple of weeks left here, folks, and you know, let's try to push this envelope as far as we can.
How different was this Carolina team than the one you saw the first time? Obviously, Usby wasn't here, but McPherson wasn't playing for them in the first time.
Yeah.
How different was this team?
Yeah, you know, definitely. They miss Oldsby. I mean, gosh, she killed us at their place, and she's a great player. You know, she fills up a stat sheet. You know, I had her on the scout just in case, and my goodness, I mean, she's like top 5 in the league in field goal percentage, rebounding, steals, block shots. She fills up a stat sheet. But McPherson, she was a top 20 coming out of high school, and we recruited her hard. I believe she's a top 10 player in the country coming out of high school. Great player, and you know, had ACL a year ago. But yeah, so they you know, don't feel too sorry for them. You know, they're able to throw out some, you know, some All-Americans over there if they want to from the bench. So again, give them a lot of credit. They came in here and really for 35 minutes kicked our butts. But again, proud that our players made it a 45-minute game.
What was kind of the I guess, approach to Diamond struggled, obviously shooting tonight, and it seemed like for the comeback, she was out for most of that time. So what, you know?
She's not 100%, and she's not able to practice all the time. So, you know, I don't know that it'll ever be 100% until the season's over and you have time to really rest it. But, you know, Diamond's a great player, and same way I did with Shakia, you know, we'll keep throwing her out there, but at some point, y'all, you got to go with who you think is going to get it done that night. And, you know, we got 9 players, and I trust all 9 of them. I just don't know which 5 are going to show up night to night, unfortunately. So it's kind of just like keep throwing it out there and hope something sticks. And but Diamond, for whatever reason, was having a tough night, and like I said, I know she's not 100%, and I know she's not able to practice like we'd like for her to. So again, just keep hoping and praying it gets better.
Ron, go ahead, and then we've got time for one more after that.
It's just Isaiah James, your thoughts on her performance?
Yeah, you know, Isaiah's got unbelievable ability, talent. You know, it's different. You know, I'm used to recruiting high school kids, having them for 4 years, watching them grow and develop, and watching our team grow and develop. You know, those days are gone, you know. I used to sit in church during a lull in the service, and on my bulletin write out my depth chart, you know, for the next few years. The Lord said, okay, you're not doing that anymore. No need to figure a depth chart, because again, you don't know who's going to be back and who's coming in. But, you know, Isaiah's you know, it's just a big jump from high school to this level. And so, you know, there's probably been times I've gone with the veterans, but we know Isaiah can be a great player, and hopefully she'll keep growing, and we'll see her really shine, you know, from this point on, but also for the next couple of years.
Anyone want to take the last one for Coach?
Okay, appreciate y'all being here. Next time I need y'all two to be a little quieter over there. Okay? You're killing me.